Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, America? I'm sure you, much like us, need a little bit of a reprieve. You need to chill out. You need to laugh a little bit, smile a little bit, and appreciate this beautiful movement that we've all built together. It has been a stressful couple of days, and it has really been stressful because we know that the Biden regime is completely collapsing. They're utterly authoritarian. Now they're coming out, Merrick Garland's out there saying, I personally ordered the raid on Donald Trump. Like, it's criminal, these people. They know that Donald Trump's going to run against them, and they know that Donald Trump's going to beat their ass in 2024, and so they're doing everything that they can to try and fix the broken regime. By the way, no one's talking about the recession anymore. Interesting how it all works. We've been railing about it. We've been howling at the moon, ladies and gentlemen. But we thought, since it's Thursday, it's almost the weekend, and everyone's probably had a belly full of the administrative state and the terror that they have brought onto this country and the brokenness and the absolute unconstitutionality of their actions. Ladies and gentlemen, trust me on this. We got something waiting in 2022, 2023, January 2023. We're going to get a sworn-in Congress. And tomorrow morning, we're going to have a bombshell show for you that involves some members of Congress that will be doing oversight of the FBI. You don't want to miss that. But because it's nighttime and because it is the evening and because it is time for us to sit and chill out, and the whole reason why we protect this country is because we love this country and because we want to make it a great place and a happy place and a place where people can have artistic expression, we thought we'd devote this show to our favorite rapper alive, the best rapper in America, Grammy Award-winning, multi-platinum, greatest rapper of all time, the best one to ever do it. Bryson Gray joins us right now. Bryson, I don't even know how many, I was going to Rolls Royce, I don't even do helicopters, I don't know enough about rap to say like what would be the greatest street cred for the greatest rap artist in America. But all I know is that when you drop a track like you just did, and we are going to premiere your brand new track, the entire internet stands in wonder and goes, how's he do it? How's he spit those fire bars?
Yo, first off, thank you so much for the introduction. And music is just what I do, man. I've been making music since I was at least 4. I don't even know when I started making music because I never knew my life before rapping. And now I feel like do it more to represent my belief system rather than making secular music. And when I'm interested in something and I'm passionate about something, it just comes out. Like it literally just comes out. The only thing that's worked is getting the music videos done.
Really? So this is just a divinely inspired gift that you have.
It always has been. I just make music. It's just like it literally flows out of me, especially if I'm already like talking about it. So if I'm having a conversation about it, which I was for the last like 2 days, then it's just easier to make a song about it also because I'm already informed on the topic.
It seems as though you're almost as quick as a breaking news channel. We try as hard as we can at The Benny Show to be live and breaking with the news. And I'm sitting there and we say on our team, wow, that was an exhausting show. And I go down my couch. I crack open a sparkling water. I open up my Twitter account. And here you have a heater, an absolute banger written about Hunter Biden, written about the Trump raid, the FBI raid, which we are about to play, ladies and gentlemen. Do not turn away. We are about to play one of the greatest songs, one of the greatest raps you've ever heard, Bryson's. But I do want to dig down for just a moment. How do you do this so quickly?
Well, my room inside of my bedroom is my studio, and I'm inside of my bedroom right now. So this side is the like stuff like I'm doing now, and then in front of me, I'm looking at my music studio right now. So if I'm just irritated about something, or I want to vent about something, I just slide my chair right there. And then I make the music. It's just making music is so easy to me because I'm already a nerd. So I already research politics and read the Bible all day. So of course that's what I'm gonna rap about.
What is it that makes you say this is a topic I must do a song about?
Because it's crazy. And if you listen to my song, it's deeper than just Trump. It's like the ramifications outside of that. They're coming for us, and then look at the hypocrisy. I don't know if you remember this, but a guy that was in the Navy got sent to prison for taking a picture of a submarine and sending it to somebody because it was classified information. Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton did a million times worse than that, literally destroyed the evidence and still got away scotch-free. So stuff like that, like I have to make a song because it irritates me. So
So that was the nexus for this brand new song, which we are about to debut on the channel. It's incredible. Does it have a title yet? What's the title?
Yeah, it's called FBI Raid.
FBI Raid. So before we play it, what was the inspiration for this song? You were just watching the news.
Watching the news and understanding what happened beforehand, watching Trump get raided, watching Alex Jones get sued for $49 million. It all just came together for this song.
It's amazing. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we read the news on this show. We break the news. I go downstairs. I think that we've had a hard day, and here's Bryson with an absolute heater, with a rap and a music video, and he's so artistic and he's so creative. And you must watch now this. I think it's gonna win. I think it's gonna win Best Song of the Year. I think it will. I think the Grammys will finally. I think they'll finally have to give it to you. Give you the little the little golden award, little the statue of Bale for this. Okay, you'd melt it down anyway, ladies and gentlemen. World premiere on the Benny Show. The FBI Raid rap.
Ha ha ha.
I went down.
Somebody gotta do it. They coming for your rights, can you pay attention? Hey, now you see the ones protected by the system. Hey, they raided Trump's house, why they ain't raided Clinton's? And for this of Hunter Biden, but he ain't in prison. Talk to justice system, but they want you to forget. Close your eyes, Epstein Island, why they hide the list? Ignore Clinton body count like it don't exist. Obey or they gon' ruin you if you don't submit. It's so crazy, they let liberals get away with murder. Did we forget Hillary's emails? They wiped the server. Joe and Hunter don't talk business, huh? They some liars. Why did Joe meet Bobby Ulinsky about his deals in China? Hey, who the big guy? Who getting 10%? So much money to Ukraine, how much have we spent? In a recession, never mind, cause they changed what it meant.
Whoa. Hold on, Sam. Is that just the 1 minute version? Whoa. Did you deny the people the full song? Ladies and gentlemen. All right, hold on. My team's getting their act together. That was, I guess, a flavorful taste of Bryson's brand new track. Hold up. Well, we'll see. They'll get it together. We'll play you the full version. Ladies and gentlemen, Bryson, that song is doing what? That is like the number 5 song in America right now? Did I see that on your Instagram?
Yeah, it's number 4 on the iTunes rap charts. It's currently number 4. I think in all genres it's like number 40. So yeah, if anybody has $1 to spend, please go to iTunes and get it.
Tell the people, where can they find this song? Very simple steps, and how can they support you?
Well, it's available everywhere, Spotify, but if you want to support it getting higher on the charts, then go to iTunes, your iTunes app, and just type in Bryson Gray, FBI Raid, and it should come right up.
You had a song hit number 1 on the rap charts 3 weeks ago, which is jaw-dropping. Am I wrong?
Nope, that is absolutely correct. And it made Billboard charts also with only two days of reported sales.
Yo, okay, so tell us about it.
It's called Hunter Biden Hacked. It's another similar situation. And I actually could have got the Hunter Biden song out earlier, but I was in North Carolina when I wrote it, so I had to come back home and record it. But it's just like this song and that song. You can listen to it, and it's factual information. Like you can literally fact check what I'm saying, and it is literally true. Sometimes people don't know about it. Like a lot of people don't know about Bobby Ulinsky, the meeting with Joe Biden, Hunter introduced. A lot of people don't know these things. So I'm basically reporting news in the form of music, if you want me to be honest.
So this is a piece of news that came from Hunter Biden's hacked cell phone and computer, and it's some really dark Biden family stuff in here. But you string it into a rap, and it's almost like listening to a news report, as you said.
Yes, sir. I said the president's son is a crackhead, but he the smartest guy he know. That's what his dad said. Is you the real president or a jackleg? Watch everyone that voted for your dad dead. So, yeah, basically.
Okay, so before we play this next one, and people got to know, I mean, again, if you are following Bryson, you will be the first ones to see these music videos drop. And this is actually one that you can find on his Twitter account. It has 1 million views. It got number 1 in the rap charts. Were you expecting that? And you hear it and you go, oh, this is going to get me number 1.
No, actually, before I released it, I told I was talking to 4G out of Blow on the phone. I said, people might not like it because the video of that one was just me rapping into my microphone, and I was like, I don't know, this one might not do anything, but whatever, release it anyway. And then it went crazy.
And then it's the number one song on the rap charts in America.
Yeah, it went number one. I thought it was crazy because in me, I need to have at least a decently edited video. Like that one is like, it's still simple, but it's edited, you know. And I'm more comfortable with that. So I wasn't really comfortable with how I was releasing it. But I mean, when God got you, no weapon formed against you shall prosper.
Yes, that's exactly right. They would like to take Bryson down. They don't want to give him the number one spot on the charts, but they have to because the smoke is so hot. Ladies and gentlemen, Bryson Gray, Hunter Biden, Laptop from Hell. What was this one called?
Hunter Biden Hacked.
Hunter Biden Hacked. I got to tell you, Bryson, possibly my favorite work you've ever done. Clearly the favorite of the country, America, which gave you the number one title, number one rap artist in America. It's in the headline right now. Check it out.
They gon' hate me for this one. Hey, you know what's really wild? Got your own son calling you a pedophile. Why you getting called that by your own child? It say Pedo Peter every time the phone down. Wow, Hunter arguing with hookers while he wearing crack. Whoa, they call it a conspiracy, but I'm saying facts. Whoa, in the mansion up in Cali, but who pay for that? Whoa, the media gon' cover it up like he ain't get hacked. Whoa. Here we go again. If it was Trump Jr., it would be on CNN. This what happens when you rich but you a slave to sin. This what happens when the devil knock you let him in. Nah, I don't care about who this offends. Buying crime family, they all belong in a pen.
How do you do it?
If you listen to it, man, it's just research. I'm reading I was into it like everybody else was. I was disgusted going through all the files I could find from his laptop. But when you go through it, man, it's just the same way it inspires you to report the news. It inspires me to report the news just through music, man. It's it's what I rap about. Either I rap about my belief system, the Bible, or breaking news.
So you have a gift, and your path to using this gift for what you're doing right now is really interesting. Can you tell some of the audience about how you got to where you are right now?
So a lot of people don't know that I've always had like independent success in music. If anybody is old enough to remember the BET, I was on 106 in Park when I was in high school. I was rapper of the year in 5th grade, rapper of the year in 8th grade. I had songs on the radio in North Carolina. Right out of high school. When I used to make secular music, I was in a rap group called 336 Boys. In the 336 area in North Carolina, we had songs on the radio. I was on 106 Park again. And so I had another song on the radio in 2017 where I'm from. And we all viewed it as, me and my parents viewed it as okay, we talking to record labels and stuff like that, but I just couldn't keep my mouth shut about my belief system. And so there was rumors about the radio not wanting to play my music anymore because of my belief systems, because of Trump, because of my views on abortion, because of my views on the Bible. And my mother called me, and if she's watching, I just told this story 2 days ago, so she's probably going to call me right out there and get angry that I'm even telling it. But it's true. She called me and said, you cannot be a political commentator and a music artist. You have to choose one. Now, they were just being parents, but they felt like I was throwing my music career away for something that didn't matter, for something in their eyes that wasn't making me no money. Like, why are you okay, keep your opinions to yourself about Trump and about politics? And that's how they viewed it, which is parent stuff. And I went home and I made a song called Black Not Democrat that same day. Like, it was my, like the same day. I was so irritated. I went home and the first song I made of this nature was Black Not Democrat. And then from that point on, it was more fun making this type of music. Like, I felt more free, I guess. It's like, how you gonna tell me what I can't make? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was I just felt more free, man. So that's how I got here.
And you tour as well.
Yeah, I travel a lot. I think the last week and a half is the longest last 2 weeks is the longest I've had at home. I have a concert in Chicago coming up October 9th, Omaha, Nebraska, August 27th, and October 5th in Denver, Colorado.
What is your what's the response when you go to Chicago? I mean, right? So I hope you appreciate like that. I mean this truly in the best possible. You're a MAGA rapper. You wear the MAGA hat.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going down to Chicago, MAGA country, Jesse Smollett country, right?
Yeah.
Like what you're gonna do? You're gonna do a show in Chicago. What's gonna be the reaction?
I did one before. It was like it was a lot of patriots out there, man. People like in these liberal cities. I feel like more conservatives are like more hyped because they have a harder fight than a lot of people. So like if you look on YouTube, I performed on Hollywood Boulevard with my MAGA hat on.
Really?
Stuff don't scare me. That's on YouTube. Like I'm exercising my freedoms, period. So nobody's gonna stop me from doing that, and I accept whatever comes with that. So I will be in Chicago, with the MAGA hat on at some point. Even if I don't perform in it, I'm be walking around downtown with it on.
What's the worst kind of hate that you get for doing what you do? Because what you do is the bravest thing that you can do in this society, because you're going against the culture, the way that Christ would have wanted you to go against the culture, right? Against the grain. So what's the worst kind of hate that you get on a regular basis?
What used to be the worst is the death threats. And the reason I say it used to be because I still get death threats, but they're just the internet ones. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Before I really started going viral, I used to get death threats from people that knew where I lived, that I grew up with, because they felt like I was a traitor to the Black community. And I used to get death threats from people that knew everything. So this was real life death threats. But that's the reason I bought the biggest MAGA hat to walk around with. Like that's literally why. Like before I ever went viral, the reason I bought the big MAGA hat is because people who like some of the people used to run for me, and now you're telling me you're sending me a threat because I'm wearing a MAGA hat. So I said, just to teach a lesson, I'm about a bigger MAGA hat and wear that one around, and that's why I bought it. But now in the Black community, all the Black, especially Black men, nobody likes buying. Everybody's saying bring Trump back. So it's a different atmosphere. But I mean, yeah.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, you go ahead, bro.
Is Biden going to lose the Black vote?
Black men. Black men are honestly, if you really truly look, the issue is the Black men don't go vote. A lot of people just skip elections a lot of times in the Black community as far as the men go. I could tell you, I always offer conservatives this. Send a cameraman with me, come out with me. I will take you to the Black community and you will be shocked by what you hear. You know, nobody has taken me up on it yet, but
oh, we will absolutely. We will absolutely take you up on that. Sign, seal. Like what community do you live? What state do you live in? I don't actually know.
So I live in Tennessee now, but I mean going back to where I'm from, so I can really show you around. You know what I'm saying? High Point, North Carolina. I've been to towns like 35% Black. And where I grew up is mainly Black, and I know everybody there is to know because I was popular there. So I tell people I can really take you, because people, I think a lot of times conservatives don't understand the values in the Black community. Yeah. So when they comment on it, they're not commenting from a place of knowing. And I'm like, bro, you would be so shocked. I will take you to the soul food restaurants, let you talk to the owners that's Black. Like I'm talking about, like I can take you to the hoodest people you think you want to meet. And I'm telling you, man, it's a different atmosphere.
What would you advise the RNC as to how to reach out to, not even the RNC? What if there was just like an actual candidate that had a good heart and was truly trying to reach out to Black voters? And what is it about a typical Republican candidate that can't reach out to the Black community?
This might sound so sad because it's not a good thing, but it's reality. And that reality is this. I didn't get red pilled by a politician. You know why? Because they didn't dress like me. They don't talk like me. And I don't know how to relate to them. And the thing about the Black community is like, look at the people they look up to. Rappers, sports players and stuff like that. So what you got to do is you got to have somebody that relates to them. Yeah. If it was up to me, Ben Carson would be president 10 times over, right?
Yes.
But Ben Carson, he got the suit on, he talking real slow, professional, a real smart dude. He's somebody Black community should listen to, but they don't think they can relate to him because of the superficial stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality. That's the reality of it. That's why these Democrats, they pander. Hillary Clinton, I got hot sauce in my bag. And Black people understood that was silly, but the only reason she thought that was a good thing because she understands you have to relate in some way. She just did it in the dumbest way possible.
Have you heard Hillary when she goes, "I ain't no ways tired"?
Man, when I saw that video, here go the thing though. Black people was not rocking with that. Just like when Biden said, if you vote for me, you ain't black. Black people did not like that. Especially, like I said, I'm telling you, black men. A lot of them are like, bro, bring Trump back ASAP. Listen, if anybody watching, go look into it. Go look at Academics on Instagram. He's a popular hip-hop blog guy. He even said he wants Trump in 2024. Go read the comment section, and this is pure hip-hop stuff, so pure black community. Go look at the comment section when somebody says something about Trump, or when the rapper Kevin Gates just dissed Black Lives Matter. Go look at the comments. You will be shocked. I'm telling you.
There's a lot of people who either run for office, work the RNC, like share our clips or watch our show, and they like you could actually educate them right now. Help me unpack this. What is it though that they're missing? So is it because that there are no rap stars or athletes that are outwardly Republican? It's got to be deep. It's got to be deeper than that.
It's really not deep. They're just not out there. And when they try to send somebody out there, it's not somebody that black folk can relate to. Like I said, it's not a good thing, but it is reality. So if you're gonna send somebody to the black community, make sure it's somebody who's, I don't want to say typical black person because people would think I'm the typical black person because I talk with a little twang and the way I dress and stuff like that. But you got to send somebody, I guess, more urban, looking to the black community. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's so superficial, but it's really reality. Because when you guys, anybody that's around me, I had to red pill somebody at the White House when we was invited for Black History Month. Because a lot of them people that was in there wasn't even Trump supporters. And I'm sitting here red pilling somebody right after Trump's speech at the table. And people and everybody around me be so confused. But how's he just easily red pilling people? Because it's not hard. Black people are conservative naturally. Literally, we're naturally conservative. It's just propaganda. We're taught to be Democrats. That's why, listen, after I came out, me and my dad used to argue nonstop. My dad understands he's a conservative now. My mama don't like Democrats. None of my siblings like Democrats. None of my close friends like Democrats. You know what I'm saying? And because it's not hard, it's just about getting them to separate what they were told versus what their values actually are. And that's how easy it is.
So I don't think that I don't think that race necessarily has as much to do with it, and superficiality necessarily has as much to do with it, because the world is built on communities. I grew up in Iowa. There's a lot of poor people around, a lot of trailer parks, a lot of farmers. And when Mitt Romney was running for president, he had these East Coast people. They were all white, boy, and they were like a special kind of white, right? They had penny loafers on. They had pastel shirts. They had little fancy little whales on their shirts, right? And like stuff that would cost the price of a car in Iowa. And so they were the ones working for Mitt Romney. And so when they would come out and campaign for him, it didn't connect.
Oh, it
didn't connect to the normal people in Iowa. It didn't connect to
Iowans. No, them country boys don't care about that. They can't relate. Well,
and that's how Mitt Romney staffed. And so I think it really is a cultural thing. I don't think there's anything superficial about it. I think it's important.
You know what? It is important, and because it is reality, because people have to relate to you. You're really right. It's not even a race thing. It's really a cultural thing. And the reason why Trump won in 2016 is because a lot of them people that you're speaking about, they voted for Obama.
Yeah.
And then when they heard Trump, a lot of people tell you they felt like Trump was for the people. He talked like a normal person. He didn't talk like a politician, and people could relate to that. A lot of people voted for Trump solely off relatability, and then they started researching after. You know what I'm saying? That's how interesting it is.
So what did red pill you?
Just me researching. I felt like all I could choose from was from Democrats. And what it was is Obama's second term really disgusted me. The Supreme Court ruling, going against traditional marriage and things of that nature. And I was like, wow, he sucks very bad. And then everything else, the economy, and then healthcare, forcing you. People don't understand. A lot of people do understand. Like the way Obama did it is like if you didn't pay for healthcare, they're pretty much taking the money from you anyway. Yeah. And that was just absolutely, in my opinion, that was absolutely nuts. Nobody liked it. My mother worked in healthcare. She hated it. Nobody liked it. Then me and my dad started arguing because I supported Bernie, right? Now, obviously, I didn't understand anything about socialism. Who cares? Who knew? I didn't know what that was. But Bernie was loud. He said, I don't need donors. You know what I'm saying? It sounded good. It sounded good. Then I started trying to argue with people on Twitter about Bernie. And I found myself, I feel like deep down people know when they lose arguments. And I understood I was losing. I said, let me go to Bernie Sanders' website, get more informed, go back, debate. Went on his website. I was like frantically searching because I started realizing I didn't agree with anything. And I literally mean there was not one thing on the website I agree with Bernie Sanders on. So I started researching Republicans, and it wasn't Trump at first. It was Ted Cruz. He was who I knew as a Republican during that time. And I went to his website. He talked about God. I didn't see nothing about God on Bernie Sanders' website. But Ted Cruz talked about God. Ted Cruz talked about traditional family structure. And I was like, okay, this is obviously what I believed in. Let me watch Republican primaries. Then Trump came in, and I felt like I was looking at myself on the TV screen because Trump sounded like me.
Wow.
Like my mother used to watch the Republican primaries sometimes and be like,
wow.
And be like, Bryson, Trump sound just like you. And I was like, yo. So that's how that. Yeah, and plus Trump didn't have donors either. It was really the people supporting him. Yeah. And I was already on that wave anyway.
So it was Trump, like you had already been red pill, but Trump was the one who made you elevated. You had like a singularity moment, and you realized that you could be like the person that you wanted to run for office and become president became president, and that changed you.
Yeah, because Trump is somebody I look at and be like, maybe I could run for president. I didn't get that with Obama. I never looked at Obama as president and be like, okay, I could be president. No, that dude don't act like me. He didn't grow up like me. He don't talk like me. Nothing. Trump, blunt to the point, and I've always been very blunt. I've always been controversial. So it's like, that's somebody I can relate to. And then I read his 100-day plan too.
You met Trump?
I've been in the same room with him many times, but see, I hate being the person that like pushes forward. Yeah. So if I see everybody else like pushing to meet him, I'm like, y'all got it. I'll sit in the back. That's fine.
Do you think Trump's heard your songs?
Yeah, he retweeted the MAGA challenge when I created the MAGA challenge. He retweeted it.
I remember that, man. You had some incredible success.
Yeah, man, it's so crazy because a lot of people in my family thought I was throwing away my music career by doing this. That's what they thought. They used to, I mean, partially they were right. The radio station did stop playing me for sure. That's true. And then I did that. They did. It's not no cap. That happened. But by the time they decided to do that, Trump had already tweeted me. So it's like, we get the last laugh. So it's okay.
See, and I think, you and I have spoken before about this, but I think it's really powerful. So many conservatives complain about culture and nobody goes out and makes their own culture. Nope. Nobody goes out and says, okay, well, what do people like in culture? Well, they like music. They like sports. They like to be entertained. They like to watch shows like people are like thousands of patriots watching now, all of them blowing up and melting down the comment section saying how much they love you. And they're saying that because you actually hung your hat and went out and made a piece of culture.
Period. I mean, but it's so interesting to me because hip hop was always meant to be counterculture.
Yeah.
If people actually go listen to like old DMX or go listen to like old Flavor Flav or go even like NWA, it was political just on the opposite side of it. You know what I'm saying? So it always been political. Rappers always express themselves. Like, to me, rap music should be the purest form of free speech.
Yes.
That's how I always viewed it. You know what I'm saying? So when I come out and I'm expressing my free speech, it should get the same respect. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's what I do, and music is what I do, man. Music is what I've always done. It's what I always knew I was gonna do, and it's what I will always do. And and I'm coming out with a clothing line, but music is still like, it's it.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we encourage you to go and support Bryson. He has a song right now. It's number 4 in the country on the rap charts.
Yep, on the rap charts on iTunes.
On the rap charts on iTunes. It's number 4, and we can get it to number 1. His last song hit number 1. We have the full version of the song. Bryson, do we have permission to play the full version?
Of course.
Full
My stuff is always free to use.
Of FBI Raid. That's the name of the song.
Yes, sir.
FBI Raid. We encourage you to listen to it now and give Bryson a download, but we're just going to get it out into the atmosphere one more time. Full version, FBI Raid, go.
Ha, ha, ha.
I went down.
Somebody gotta do it. They coming for your rights, can you pay attention? Hey, now you see the ones protected by the system. Hey, they raided Trump's house, why they ain't raided Clinton's? And for this of Hunter Biden, but he ain't in prison. Took the justice system, but they want you to forget. Cause your wise Epstein Island, why they hide the list? Ignore Clinton body count like it don't exist. Obey or they gon' ruin you if you don't submit. It's so crazy, they let liberals get away with murder. Did we forget Hillary's emails? They wiped the server. Joe and Hunter don't talk business, huh? They some liars. Why did Joe meet Bobby Ulinsky about his deals in China? Hey, who the big guy? Who getting 10%? So much money to Ukraine, how much have we spent? In a recession, never mind, cause they changed what it meant. And they mess with little kids, but you still on the fence. Hey, be ready for war, cause they won't smoke with we the people. I guess smoking crack is cool, but doing mean tweets is illegal. And they persecute Alex Jones, but you think justice is equal. And this country is ran by demons, it's time to destroy evil. They coming for your rights, can you pay attention? Hey, now you see the ones protected by the system. Hey, they raided Trump's house, why they ain't raided Clinton's? And for this of Hunter Biden, but he ain't in prison. Took the justice system, but they want you to forget. Cause your wise Epstein Island, why they hide the list? Ignore Clinton body count like it don't exist. Obey or they gon' ruin you if you don't submit.
Hey, the cleans catching bodies out here hitting licks. Biden fist bumping the Saudis, we ain't innocent. We see Hunter on the laptop getting intimate, but they coming after we the people and it's imminent. What's up with that raid, huh? You think we afraid, huh? You declaring war and we all ready to crusade, huh? We were made for war and they ain't ready for that fade, huh? Every single snowflake gonna melt when we invade, huh? We want that list and we want every single name. Every single person on it needs to be defamed. Then get the gasoline and get them ready for the flame. But no, you'd rather raid the 45th and point the blame. Bunch of suckers.
They coming for your rights, can you pay attention? Hey, now you see the ones protected by the system. Hey, they raided Trump's house, why they ain't raided Clinton's? And for this of Hunter Biden, but he ain't in prison. Took the justice system, but they want you to forget. Cause your wise Epstein Island, why they hide the list? Ignore Clinton body count like it don't exist. Obey or they gon' ruin you if you don't submit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best thing about doing this show is being able to sit back and while that song is playing, watch Bryson listen to his own song and being like, oh,
I didn't know you could see me.
that is a heater. That is such a banger.
Thank you, bro.
Tell me, what do you think it's gonna get? You think it's gonna get number one?
I mean, that'd be beautiful. I mean, like, I'm not an optimistic person. I'm more of a realist. So I'm like, hopefully it does, but it's like, or it might just stay here because, Fridays artists release new music. So tomorrow, all the most popular artists probably releasing a new song and going to try to knock me out. But I mean, sometimes we can stay there. A lot of Patriots get behind stuff and sometimes it can stay there.
What is the next thing for you and we got a special treat for you, ladies and gentlemen. We got one more Bryson song to play you that I don't know. This song's brand new. The FBI Raid song is from the last 24 hours. To this point, our favorite Bryson song. We will play you the full version next. We've loaded it up. Hunter Biden laptop from hell, Hunter hacked. But I have to ask, what's the next step for you, Bryson? Like what does God have for you? What is your goal? Do you want to wrap the inauguration? What is it?
I mean, however I can get my message out through music is always my favorite thing. Yeah. Whatever God has for me in store, he's gonna do. I'm a firm believer as long as I pick God first, he will always take care of his children. So wherever he takes me, I don't really have no plan. I just want to keep preaching out the truth. Hopefully I don't get banned from everywhere. I'm releasing a shoe brand later this year, and then I'm going on a God Save America tour. And that's pretty much my next 3 things. But performing at an inauguration or performing at a big event, I'm always down to perform. So, you know.
Yes. So the number one way to make sure that Bryson is uncancelable is to make sure that you go ahead, spend $1 and download his song. This is how we create communities here. And you want to know what happens? It's called the Top Gun effect. When they see Top Gun makes $1 billion, Hollywood says, oh, okay, hold on. We've gone off a cliff here. And we got to go back to making moral, conservative, pro-America values. You don't know why? Because there is no morality for these people. They don't have any. Do you think they're actually liberals? They're not. They're money hoovering vacuums. And as long as they see that that's not what people want, they will move that direction. We can recreate culture with the almighty dollar, and we can make sure that people like Bryson hit the very, very top of the charts. We want Bryson to get gold. We want Bryson to get platinum. We want Bryson to get all those precious metals, and we want to thank our sponsor for today's show, Birch Gold. Probably would be Birch Gold in one of those nice records that would go to Bryson. Ladies and gentlemen, we encourage you to invest with Birch if you want to invest in something that is truly and totally timeless and that holds its value over time. Birch Gold. Tell them that Benny sent you, ladies and gentlemen, and you will get some of the best service ever. This is how my family protects our savings and investment. Thank you very much for our sponsor, Birch Gold. And again, I'm sure, Birch, I can set you up, Bryson. They can most likely get you a gold record. They sent me a bunch of gold. We converted into some of our savings into gold. They can most likely, I'm sure they can get it in record form. And then that'll look really amazing behind you.
Yeah, that'll look cool. That'll look cool. I need it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have one final thing for you tonight. I dare say, because Bryson just released this new track, but this is my favorite Bryson song ever. I know. This is hard. It's hard, but it's my favorite Bryson song ever. It is. It's called Hunter Hacked. It hit #1. And it'll show you exactly what a talent Bryson is. Before we go, Bryson, because this is how we're going to play out. This is kind of how we're going to play out the show. We're going to play this song. Before we go, please, can you shout out your social media handles? Best way for people to follow and reach you.
Okay, yeah. Bryson Gray on YouTube, and Bryson Creates on Instagram, and Real Bryson Gray on Twitter. And also the song he's about to play, I actually recorded this song live on my backup YouTube channel, which is called Bryson Creates. I recorded it live and did the video live and released it live within the span of like an hour and a half. So
unbelievable.
So yeah, Hunter Biden hack. Let's go.
Bryson Creates. Follow Bryson Creates. Bryson, we're such a huge fan. Come back anytime. We really hope that you can premiere any song that you wish on our channel. We are available. I don't know. We have a giant mechanism inside of our live that shows us all the comments that come through. You have absolutely melted the comment section down.
I love it.
To the core. I mean, you're on fire. There are so many people that are fans of you. And so we hope that you do us the honor one of these days. If you want to do like a world premiere, we'll hype it up. Come on, and let's do a world premiere for you.
Let's do it. I'm down.
All right. You have a ton of fans here, and they are all thankful for your time. God bless you, Bryson, one of the true, genuine creators of our time, a man who is, I think, divinely blessed with a talent. And so please enjoy Hunter Biden Hacked.
They gon' hate me for this one. Hey, you know what's really wild? Got your own son calling you a pedophile. Why you getting called that by your own child? It say Pedro Peter every time the phone down. Wow, Hunter arguing with hookers while he wearing crack. Whoa, they call it a conspiracy, but I'm saying facts. Whoa, in the mansion up in Cali, but who pay for that? Whoa, the media gon' cover it up like he ain't get hacked. Whoa. Here we go again. If it was Trump Jr., it would be on CNN. This what happens when you rich but you a slave to sin. This what happens when the devil knock you let him in. I don't care about who this offends. Buying crime family, they all belong in a pen. Buying loves minors, that's the real BLM. Call me what you want, but at least I ain't a damn. Wait, hold up, don't get mad at me. Am I tripping or is he in bed with Natalie? Why he recording all that? What's the strategy? If you do incest, you probably do bestiality. Hey, the president's son is a crackhead, but you the smartest guy, he know that's what your dad said. Is he the real president or a jack-led? Why is everyone that voted for your dad dead? Hey, you know what's really wild? Got your own son calling you a pedophile. Why you getting called that by your own child? It say Pedro Peter every time the phone down. Wow, Hunter arguing with hookers while he wearing crack. Whoa, they call it a conspiracy, but I'm saying facts. Whoa, in the mansion up in Cali, but who pay for that? Whoa, the media gon' cover it up like he ain't get hacked. Whoa, all the women in your phone, can we check the age? Wasn't you on Epstein Island, can we check the page? Hunter needs to be in prison, put him in the cage. I thought he was clean, seemed like he ain't changed his ways. And now they working for the risk, how he get a raise? 10% for the big guy, who all getting paid? I still don't know why he recorded, is it blackmail? But do you really think any of them will go to jail? They satanic and all of them will go to hell. You a lame Hunter and your daddy lame as well. It's obvious, but if you blind and read it in braille, will the corruption never end? Only time will tell. President's son is a crackhead, but you the smartest guy, he know that's what your dad said. Is he the real president or a jack led? Why is everyone that voted for your dad dead? Hey, you know what's really wild? Got your own son calling you a pedophile. Why you getting called that by your own child? It say Pedro Peter every time the phone down. Wow, Hunter arguing with hookers while he wearing crack. Whoa, they call it a conspiracy, but I'm saying facts. Whoa, in the mansion up in Cali, but who pay for that? Whoa, the media gon' cover it up like he ain't get hacked. Whoa.